What is up, y'all? It is your host, Rennie, and you're listening to another episode of the Call Me Crazy podcast. Monday, I feel like we... Okay. Serious.
Stop! I was just fine. Okay, here we go.
So, I just want to backtrack a little bit. So, I first found out about Anita & Co. through my friend Michaela. She's a very talented She's
very talented.
She's a very talented artist. At the Art Tees, if you don't already know who she is, she does murals nowadays, which is insanity.
She's a beast.
So she brought up this jewelry company and she was like, I feel like you'd love her stuff. I feel like she'd love you as a model. Reach out to her. Here's her number. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, I don't know if I texted you. Did I text you?
I think you DM'd me. Or you know what? I think I DM'd you. Because she was going in. She was like, my friend Rennie, she's gorgeous. Whatever. She sent me your Instagram. And I think I reached out to you. Or I followed you or something. Yeah. Something like that.
And that was back in July 2021.
Right.
And we had a little conversation here and there, but nothing came of it. Mm-hmm. Guys, I swear to God, I thought Mandy thought I was ugly. I was like, Michaela's hyping me up to be this model, and this girl's like, not my style.
Stop.
I swear that's what I thought. Then in August, I had my friend Paige, who I collaborate with on the local link up, which is a vending event that didn't happen this year, but will be happening next year. Sorry, guys, it was just too stressful. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh my God, I think she met you at the supermarket. She was like,
wait,
she was like,
she
was like, I was at Restaurant Depot, or I was at the supermarket, and...
Girl, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember, but I think we went to the same high school or something.
Yeah. But then she met you somewhere.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my God, this girl that I went to school with, she's from Norwalk, local, she makes handmade jewelry, Latina owned, and I was like, oh my God, incredible, let's invite her. So I followed up with a DM with the vending flyer and everything like that. And it was on a Sunday, which is God's day.
Yes, that's the Lord's day. Yeah. Okay, so don't invite me anywhere on Sunday.
Right. So she was like, I can't make it. I'm so sorry. And I was like, okay, we'll love to have you at an event in the future. And I think it just fizzled out from there. Again, because Mandy thought I was ugly.
That's not.
No,
I hate your guts. I hate your guts.
I'm so kidding. And then June of this year... What did I say to you? Was I just
oh, so you really had some game. She was you were like, oh, do you want to go out for drinks or something like that? I'm like, girl, we can go out for ice cream. I don't know. But you're like, do you want to go out for drinks or something? Yeah. Whether it's for business or for friendship, we can explore. I'm like,
why am I not this confident with men? I'm like talking that talk to all the ladies in the DMs, and then with me and men, I'm like, hi.
Yeah, that's how and I was like, okay, cool, totally. What's your number? Or I think we exchanged numbers. And then
we went on a little coffee date because Mandy does not drink.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went to...
But you don't drink coffee, so we just went. But what did you even have?
It was a chai latte.
A chai.
Yeah, or a matcha. I probably asked him.
Oh, it was matcha.
It was matcha, yeah. Our new favorite place, by the way, the break room in Sono.
Yes.
But yeah, so it started there, and then I think
hit it off day one.
And I think after that I asked you to be on the podcast.
Yes.
So that happened June, and then in July was when we filmed the podcast that you guys saw, the Give Yourself Grace series, where Mandy talked about her experience. There's a little bug. Where Mandy talked about her experience.
Now he's gone.
Okay. She talks about her experience as a school counselor and everything that has to do with that and the mental health space.
Yep.
So after that, that's why I'm calling it our friendiversary is July 1st, because after that, like, it was just like, I felt like I was with you every day.
Yeah, no, literally. So, okay, so you reached out to me for the first time ever in July.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
Then 2022, we actually
got together.
So, all right, so the first date was that. The second date was that.
And I think on
the second date. Oh my God, you were fast.
I move fast.
Dang, girl.
Men and women. I'm like,
she did not take it slow.
Friendships, and this probably what screws me over Monday.
But you know what? With this, it was amazing.
This is fun.
So she was like, "Oh, we should like collab somehow," and I was like, I was actually in the middle of a different collab.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, totally, but freeze. Let's do it for fall.
Right.
Because I'm in the middle of something else.
And that's how I knew that you even did collabs, right? Because like I think Hainsey did like 1 or 2 collabs before me, and that's how I knew they did collabs.
Right.
I don't think I would ask like a company who's never done a collab to do a collab with me, but I saw that you did collabs and I was like, this is really cool, especially because you're making them by hand, so it's like so personal and it can get so creative in the collaboration process.
Yep, so I said yes, and then a homegirl one, it was like, okay, we setting up dates. Like, mind you, it wasn't like months.
Yeah.
But when I tell you I've never had a more organized collection ever, like Rennie was my secretary, like literally. So dude, I think the day after you were like, okay, so let's set up a date to meet.
Yeah.
And so I think like a week later, maybe. Yeah. Not even.
We just started breaking everything down. So we were like, how many pieces do we want?
Right.
And then we were toying back and forth with like, do we want a necklace? Do we not want a necklace? If we get the necklace, what kind of pendant do we want?
Right.
When we get the necklace, what kind of chain do we want?
Right.
Gold filled, by the way.
Yes.
Don't play us. Don't
yes.
play us. Okay, we got you, boo. So it was so much fun, and like with every meeting we just started ticking things off the list. And yeah, that started in July, and Mahal Kita came and became alive on the 30th of September. So we took, it felt like so much longer than that. Dude, now that I'm saying it, I'm like, July.
Because you know what, there was a lot of parts, there was a lot of moving pieces, there's a lot of people that we had to involve, like and we set deadlines and we like hit every deadline.
We did it.
That was awesome. That was like, dude, everything was so intentional, everything was so awesome. I would do it again.
I know.
It was so good.
Oh my God, wait. So I thought about this while I was in Senegal. I was like, dude, now I want to do a Senegalese collection.
Imagine.
Because like being there and like shooting Mahal Kita, which is celebrating my Filipino culture, there was such a special thing. But I was like, this is inspiring me so much. But I'm like, I can't hit homegirl with another collection already. She ain't ready for that.
Next fall?
No, next fall.
We got to think about it.
Honestly. Maybe we take a trip to Puerto Rico.
Oh, dude, you know what? Not for nothing, I've always wanted to. I know. I've always wanted to go to the Philippines.
Wait, if you would come to the Philippines with me, I would so go.
I would go if you went in the summer.
Oh my God, let's go.
We would have to figure that out. I really would want to.
I would really want to too.
That would be so dope, dude.
I was like, let's try.
Let's figure it out.
Let's try. If not, Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's so easy.
It's cheap. Yeah. It's easy.
We got somewhere to stay.
As long. Yeah, we got somewhere to stay. Dude, that fucking flight to the Philippines is almost 24 hours.
Is it really? Dang.
Yeah. So the most expensive thing is the flight. Everything there is super cheap, but
yeah,
guys, who knows? Who knows where we'll be going next summer? I'm so excited. But
me too, actually.
Yes. So. Why did I even say all that?
So I think that we should tell them about like how we came about naming it Mahal Kita.
I feel like that came so kind of last minute in the grand scheme of things. Like we did design, we purchased materials, we purchased new clay cutters. Like I said, the pendant and the gold chain for the necklace. We did all of that, like, and we were kind of struggling with the name.
Yeah. because we wanted to make it like Filipino-ish, but nothing sounded right. Nothing was catchy.
Because so Mandy's collections usually are all in Spanish. So we were trying to find like little cute words like she usually does, but in Filipino. And if you speak Tagalog, you know there's nothing really cute about the language. Like it's very like I don't know.
It was rough. It was really hard. And then you just out of nowhere, Mahal Kita. I'm like, ooh, what you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, that means I love you.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope how we came across that.
I don't know if it like, I really don't know. Like, did I look down at my tattoo or like, I don't know, but Mahal Kita is something that, you know, I say within my family all the time, but I have it tattooed on me because my great grandmother, you know, it's in her writing. It's not her writing, it's like a perfected, you know, kind of her writing. And because that would be at the end of all my handwritten cards that she would give me. So maybe I looked down at that, maybe I just thought of it, I don't know. But when we heard it,
we were like, yeah, that's it.
That's it. Like, so.
Oh, wait. You forgot to tell everyone. So the day one when we started planning Mahal Kita, we sat there on my floor in the living room, took all my clay cutters and was like playing around with them, arranging them. And we both came out like, oh, that looks good. Oh, that doesn't look, you know what I mean?
So the first one, or one of the first ones, was the Elise, which we just called Dangle Body.
Yeah, Dangle Body, like what?
So this was Dangle Body for a really long time, but it is now the Elise, which is named after my mom. It comes in burgundy, which is what Mandy is wearing right now, and it also comes in sea glass. So this is the sea glass version. We'll talk about the graphics in a second. Let's debrief for a second. So after we got to the Elise, we got to the Carmen, which is named after my grandmother, Carmen. And so that one comes in a purple ombre, which was a last minute decision to do ombre,
it was
honestly.
last minute. It was just supposed to be green.
But it was, I think it came out so much better that we did it ombre. I mean, look at that. It just gives it so much more dimension. It's just
I love that.
A lot more fun. So it's 3 different pieces, as you can see, totaling of 5 pieces, you know, all together, and just really lovely. So we came up with those, and then we did one more. Oh, we did Bibiana at home.
Yeah. Bibiana, I think I came up with later, after the fact, right?
I felt like we did.
No, we did. We did.
But the concept came after. So Bibiana was going to be, you know, somewhat similar in the fact that we were just going to do solid colors at first. And when Mandy went to bake them, she just went ham and she was like, actually, never mind, we're gonna put some gold foil, we're gonna put some texture. So this is 4 pieces actually of just elegance, and and that's what my great grandmother Bibiana was. She was elegant, she was the nicest person you'll ever meet, she was sweet, she was kind, she was all of those things. So I love this pair for
like an embodiment of her.
Truly. Love that. And then the 2 new cutters that we got for this collection. So all of those came from what Mandy already had in the tank, right? And the 2 new ones that came.
Where did it come from? What country? One of them, no,
so
those.
The ones that I'm wearing. So these, am I wearing beige or am I wearing?
Beige.
Okay. I'm wearing the beige Skyla. Skyla is my little cousin. Although she looks like an American girl with all blonde hair, blue eyes, she is indeed Filipino. And so this actually looks just like my back tattoo, which is really cool. And this clay cutter, I kid you not, came from Romania.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Romania.
Dude, it took forever.
We didn't have it at our first campaign shoot, and we thought we might have not had it for our second one.
It came like a few days before.
Like 3 days before.
Yeah.
And then you had to start cooking.
I know. Yeah, it was like crunch time.
Crunch time. So, yes, these are the Skylas. They also come in this beautiful salmon color. And for these,
terracotta.
Terracotta, my bad. Yes, terracotta, and we use these really cute gold hoops, which we didn't think we were going to, and we had to improvise last minute because Mandy was like, wait, this isn't gonna work. Like, we can't have the regular post,
Yeah.
which is something I didn't know the name of.
You learned so
before.
much.
You learned so much. So the post is actually like what gets put in your ear.
Right.
So we thought we were going to be able to do the post, but because of the rays of the sun, it was just not
in the
possible.
way. It was literally
So we had to then purchase another piece for this piece, which bumped up the price a little bit because we just had to.
Yeah.
But now they're like super.
Yeah.
I love the skyless sun hoops. Like that just sounds skyless sun hoops.
Yeah, they're dope.
It sounds
They're
so
dope.
good.
I love those. Those are probably my favorite pair.
They are my favorite in the way that I feel like they are so unique to Anita & Co.
Oh, totally.
Unique to everyone else, but like I feel like you've played with so many different cutters and styles. Like this seems like an Anita & Co. earring,
like a staple.
but like this is like out of the box Anita & Co.
Yeah.
And that's why I love them so
I
much.
agree. 100%.
So the last pair of earrings and the last new clay cutter that has been added to Mandy's collection is the Rennie earring.
The Rennie.
So this one is a play on a sunflower. I would say like it's an abstract sunflower.
Absolutely.
It was called a sunflower when we bought it, but you don't see it and say sunflower.
Right.
But it is a sunflower, and that is my favorite flower, is the sunflower.
They're so beautiful, dude.
So,
and also, this wasn't supposed to happen. The orange. They were supposed to be just yellow.
Well, wait. We weren't going to do color variations,
You're right.
period.
You're right.
And
You're
then,
right.
I don't know what meeting we had where we were like, shall we make another color?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, we should make more.
We should make other colors.
Yeah.
And so I think what I love most about this collection is it's so versatile. Yes, you can do it in fall. Yes, I feel like maybe not the orange you can do in winter, but these you can do in winter.
Oh, yeah.
Spring, the whole collection.
Yeah.
Summer,
yeah.
whole collection. Like, we made it for fall to be your pop of color in your outfit, but they translate
Absolutely.
to all seasons.
Absolutely.
I really believe it. So
They're so beautiful.
is the Rennie.
I'm not just saying that because we made them.
yeah,
but they are.
Me either.
They're dope. Oh, and the necklace.
And the necklace. So the necklace is actually named after a non-Filipino. My little sister, Sola. So I have, gosh, I gotta count. I've got 5 siblings from my dad. I am my mom's only child. And the newest addition to the Hunter clan is Sola. Is she about to turn 4 years old? That would be crazy. She is my lifeline. Every time I see her, I am literally, like, it feels like when I see the sun, right?
Aww.
No, it's so true. Like, out of all my siblings, like, she is the one who gives me the most, like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah.
And, you know, that has to do with age and everything like that. I didn't get to see any of my little brothers or my older brothers grow up. So I was literally there the day after she was born in the hospital.
She's so cute, dude.
And she just knows. Like, I'll walk into the house and she'll start coming up the stairs and be like, Rennie. And I haven't even spoken yet. And no one has told her that I'm coming. Like, she just knows. It's a crazy bond that I'll never take for granted. So I had to name the sun necklace after Sola. So this is the necklace. It is so beautiful. I've never seen a necklace like this on literally anyone. Never.
Wait, but that came from far too, didn't it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember where, but it took forever.
It took a while.
It took forever to get here. I was like,
hello? We thought we were doing it in advance?
Yeah, no.
Actually, no.
Honestly, it seemed like we were doing stuff. Well, I was like, dang, this is really fast. But everything was so perfect.
It just...
Literally, I agree.
We couldn't have asked for anything better. Like, it happened all, like, chronologically at the pace that it was
perfect.
supposed to.
The perfect people were, like, a part of it. Every model was meant to be there. What were we saying?
You were saying that everyone that was involved, from the models to our makeup artists to our clothing, every part was meant to be.
It was meant to be. And so for our first photo shoot, the fact that our clothes was made for us, that in itself was so special.
Guys, go to jmonetcollection.com right now. I don't know if that's her URL. I hope it is. But if it's not, I'll put it on the screen. Guys,
That was amazing, dude.
Jess blew us out of the water. When I asked my friends EJ and Cheyenne, we were hanging out one day by EJ's pool, and I was like, does anyone know of any like black boutiques like in the area? And they sent me to J Monet and Mad Boutique. And so we looked into both of them and had meetings with both of them. We also had meetings with a couple of other boutiques as well. And when we got on the Zoom with Jess, and I don't know at what point she said, so I'll start sketching. And I was like,
Did you just say sketching?
Like, you're gonna draw, and what happens? Like, what are you doing?
And but then she had the nerve to say, like, okay, they should be ready by next week.
Oh yeah, she was like, this should be ready by next week. I'll start sketching tonight. And I was like,
Excuse me, what?
excuse me, what?
That was so dope. And she's like, okay, just send me your sizes. And I was a little nervous because your girl a little thick. So I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. So she sent us a bunch of sketches. First of all, oh my God.
I think it was like 10.
Chef's kiss. They were all so beautiful. She's so talented. It was sickening. She's like, okay, like pick the styles that you like.
Yeah.
Send me your sizes. And so we did. When I put that on, I was like, ain't no way.
I want to buy Mandy. I want to buy the Mandy.
Mine was... Oh my God.
Like, I've been talking about how I need some pencil skirts to like put some like
Oh my
sweaters
God.
on. I need the Mandy. So all of our sets were 2-piece sets. Mandy's though looked like it could have been one, looked like it could have been two, depending on how she wore it.
Yeah.
It was
it was so
stunning
beautiful.
on you. It is so
I loved
stunning
it.
on
It
you.
hugged in all the right places.
Yeah.
The material was so nice. I loved yours though. I loved yours, and I loved Jasmine's.
I think I need the Jazz too.
Yeah, they were, dude.
And
Just
go shop. And the reason why I'm saying it the way I'm saying it is because she named the pieces after us.
Yes,
On October 1st, the day after we launched, we go to her website and it's like the Rennie top, the Rennie bottom, the Jazz top,
That was so
the Jazz
sweet.
bottom, the Mandy top,
Tito.
the Mandy bottom.
That was
like,
so nice. That was so sweet.
Not only did she name them after us, she gave us the samples.
Oh yeah, that was I was like, girl, what? What do you mean there for
Blood,
us?
sweat, and tears. I'll take them.
Yeah, that
Thank you
was
very
awesome.
kindly.
That was so awesome.
Just incredible.
then-
so that shoot, the first campaign shoot was August 13th, a couple days before my birthday. We went to Untermeyer Gardens, which in Yonkers, beautiful.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
It was beautiful.
Security guards can suck ass, but
They were horrible.
they were
Oh my
rude.
God.
When I tell you guys, we had the props of a lifetime for that shoot. The
Yo, we
props
were ready.
We were like,
Yeah, we were
and they
though.
were like,
Wait.
no.
Same face. Same exact face.
Yeah, you need a permit.
He was like itching. Oh my God.
He couldn't wait to tell us no.
He was so rude.
so rude. So anyways, we're not even gonna give them that much energy. The security guards can suck ass. He literally had a satanic pendant
Yeah,
on
I
him.
was like, oh no.
Mandy
Oh,
was
no.
like,
I was like, oh no. Absolutely not. But we were like, okay, that's fine. So we put everything back.
we dropped all the props, went in there completely alone.
Literally.
My good friend Daniel met up with us. He is literally such
He's
a talented
ridiculous.
photographer. Years above me with experience, with talent and
Yeah.
everything like that. And he
He's-
blessed us with not only digital photos, but also this motherfucker trying to bite my foot.
Get him.
Right on.
Ew.
I always do that. Stay there. So Daniel not only blessed us with digital photos, but film photos.
Yeah,
And
that
y'all,
was-
if you know anything about film, it ain't easy to shoot and it ain't cheap to produce. So thank you, Daniel, so much.
Also, shout out to our makeup artist,
And model, Miss Jasmine Thomas.
She's the freaking best, man. First of all, we always say this to her, and she cried once. Jasmine is so beautiful inside and out. Like, the beauty that you see outside is equivalent on the inside.
Or
like,
more on the
or
inside. Like, because
It's sickening.
Like, you'd think, it's so funny because I don't think I've ever told her this, but before I did my first Hainsey shoot as a model, I think Ellie sent me her page, and I was like, oh, this girl's cute, but she like, not that she looks like a mean girl, but like she just like, she's so snatched, like her makeup's so good. Like I didn't know what to expect, but it was not who Jazz is. And when I met her, I was like, she's literally like a little chickadee.
She's an
like
angel.
a little.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those eyes, those blue eyes, crystal blue, and just full of love.
It's just so hard to find people like that nowadays. I feel like.
No, just
I
so
was like, wait,
genuinely.
you're genuinely this nice?
Yeah.
Like for no reason? Like you don't want anything out of us?
No.
Wait, what?
You're giving us something and you're being this nice to us. You're giving us hours of your God-given talent.
And she's just so grateful to do it.
To be there.
She's just like, I just thank you for the opportunity. And I'm like,
wow.
wow. This is like $100 per person.
Right. Thank you for blessing us.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. But not only did she do one, she did both.
Oh yeah, so she did me, Mandy, and her
Herself.
own makeup, and modeled in the first shoot, the first campaign shoot, and then came back for the second campaign shoot. And because we already shot her, we didn't shoot her again. But she was so happy to just come and do makeup.
And she's so crazy. She would have been down to do it.
Yeah,
she would have been down to.
Yeah.
Oh really? Okay. Yeah. But she did mine, yours, and Liv's.
Yeah, and freaking incredible. So moving to that second shoot, September 17th, we had our like big shoot, our big mama shoot. So I felt like we were like coasting until like the week of, and then people started dropping out.
Yeah.
People started like, things started crumbling. I was like, oh my God. So we teamed up with Mad Boutique out of New Haven for that shoot.
Yeah.
And I mean, they pulled looks.
Dude,
honey.
what? First of all, it took us light years to get there.
Lighting.
But when we finally got there, we were like, oh, I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, Mandy's never been to New Haven in general.
Mind you, I went to Southern for a year.
Is that in New Haven?
Yeah, girl. So, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even follow them yet on Instagram. Like I didn't know anything about them.
Yeah, disclaimer, I just gotta say, like, if I don't talk to you on a consistent basis, like I don't follow you on my personal page. I'll follow you from my portfolio page if we've done work together. So I'll follow you from portfolio if we've done work together. You're a client of mine, an old client, a new client, whatever. Personal page, if we don't talk, like I don't follow you.
Right.
So like, until I work with someone and know, okay, they're for sure pulling through, this is who we're working with and everything, like, I can't clutter my feed.
Yeah.
And it's not for nothing. It's not to be, like, egotistical. It's not because I think I'm better than anyone. But literally, Instagram doesn't push the people you want to see. So you clutter it up with people that you might not even want to see. You ain't never getting the stuff you want to see.
Yep, I'm the same way. I barely follow people. And it's not to be, like, a jerk, but it's just, like,
it's just, like, I'm protecting my peace. So, yeah, I didn't follow them. I literally, like, I don't even think I looked at theirs. No, we looked at it.
We might have looked.
We like perused before we got on the Zoom with them, and they were.
But you know
awesome.
what sold us? I think what sold us was before even. It was Courtney.
Courtney, but they could accommodate our sizes.
Oh yeah.
So that was the tipping point. We had a few other boutiques that we had in mind.
We loved them.
We loved them so much.
But we had bodies.
Right, like we had
body, yada.
Right,
Like
so like it just wasn't possible to go with a boutique that only had extra small, medium, and large because we were fitting all body types in this campaign. So they were the only one who were like, yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, and then we spoke to Courtney and we loved her. We were like, oh, she's great.
Yeah.
And so when we pulled up, I was like, oh, this is like a boutique. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, okay, like maybe just like a little, I don't know. I came and say I didn't have any expectations.
Me either.
But when I pulled up and I saw that beautiful store, I was like,
okay.
But then it got better.
Oh my God, the way they presented the looks to us, I was like, it brought me back to my modeling days because that is how you style. Like there's a picture of the model, there's a picture of their body, there's like their stats and everything. Like that's how you know your look. And then,
Yeah, so we walked in to give you guys like a visual. We walked in, the store is beautiful. And then they had a rack. And we were the only ones there. So they had like 6 outfits.
Yeah.
And so it was all the outfits, but in front there was a paper that had a picture of them, the name, the earring, the name of the earring for each person. And we were like, oh my God, this is so...
Again, that word, intentionality.
This is so legit. I felt like money walking in there.
Right.
Like, first of all, I look crazy. I had biker shorts on and like a big Hainesy hoodie. Whatever. So they're like, okay, so we got to pick our own outfits, which was so nice. You picked the first one and that was it, right?
Yeah, I was like, I like this one, but let's look around the store. I looked around the store and I was like, it's this one though. And your first one, she kept denying the first fit, and I was like, Mandy, I don't know if
it was beautiful.
See it, but I see it.
It was beautiful. I was just like, is it too much? Is it giving too much body? Is it giving
How
too
is
much?
that a thing?
I don't know, but it was beautiful. I was just like flying away. It was so beautiful. I loved it. They did amazing. And then they had the nerve to come to the shoot and style
it
us.
all and help us and
make sure we were looking right for the pictures. That was awesome.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
So then the days are...
Chris.
Oh my God. How could we forget my Filipino brother, Chris? Damn, Chris shows up for me in a lot of instances where I didn't know I needed him, but then I think of Chris and I'm like, oh my God, he would be so amazing. And he basically took over the damn shoot. He had his carrier, he had multiple cameras, many lenses. He killed it. He really did. He killed it. And I'm so glad because, you know, Chris doesn't have too many ties to the Philippines or really at all. So it was actually so special that the two photographers on the shoot, baby.
Yeah, that was Filipino.
So nice. He killed it. So all of the pictures you see with me in them, that's Chris.
Yeah.
His magnifique work.
He was amazing. Who else? And all of the models.
I mean, let's list them. Okay, so I was so keen on having a redhead.
She really was.
Mandy has never shot a redhead for Need & Co.
Never. Barely any white girls.
Yeah, barely any white girls.
And it's not on purpose. No. It's just like literally I just don't really come across many.
Yeah, so I was like, we gotta have a redhead. I know an amazing redhead. She actually had a dropout last minute. And my friend, who's a redhead and who's a photographer, Jenny, shout out to Jenny. I'll put her link up. If you ever need a wedding or anything of the sort, please hit her up. But I was like, Jenny, you're not available this weekend, are you? Because she shoots weddings every weekend. And she was like, no, I'm not, but I'll put up a post on Facebook, because she got big on Facebook back in the day. And Riley's mom answered.
Oh, really? Was her mom?
Riley's mom
I did not know that.
And then put me in touch with Riley.
That's dope.
Literally the day before
I think you told me the day before, by the way,
I got
we got a redhead. I was like, what?
Yes. I was working until the day.
Yeah, you really were.
Because I wanted one. So she pulled through. What a freaking cutie. Also, I think you're the one who told me it was her first time modeling before.
I think that's what she told me.
Yeah.
It was her first time, and I was like,
she didn't tell me that, and she killed it.
She did so good.
She did so good.
Okay, so it was Riley,
Jasmine, my baby Jazz. The first time I ever shot Jazz, she didn't want to be my model, which is very similar to your story with me.
And now I can't stop.
Now you can't stop, period. So Jasmine, I think it was like a year and some change ago, I asked her to model for my client, and she was like, girl, I don't model. I said, none of my models model, so come on.
That's what you said to me.
Yeah. No, literally, because my clients are small businesses, we can't hire models. So it's always just normal people, friends,
but that's
family.
Beautiful, dude.
No, it's so amazing. So I was like, you don't need to be a model. Like, there's no such thing in this realm. Like, you're fine. So, I mean, come September 17th, 2022, Jasmine was ready.
She really was.
Rock steady.
She did it.
She did that thing.
Liv,
my baby.
She's hilarious. Everybody, Liv is the funniest person ever. She was saying absolutely anything. She had me laugh, coughing. Oh my God. Wheezing.
Yeah. We'll talk about the dinner after, but
She's the best.
Liv is my baby. She literally feels like the little sister I've never had. I met her at the dog park. She was with a friend of hers, and she's just literally since that day has not left my side.
That little sister.
Yes, no, literally that little sister. And I try to take her everywhere with me. And she's back at school and she's living in Brooklyn for the first time. And she came up via train.
That's crazy.
To shoot with us, which was
I didn't even think.
special.
I wasn't even thinking like she paid for a train.
Yeah.
Like,
took the
and then
time,
she
woke up
then-
early, took the train.
then
everything.
afterwards, she had dinner
Right.
with us.
You know what she said? She was like, Rennie, everyone was trying to get me to go out. But I was like, guys, I gotta wake up. I was like, you know what? My only concern was not that Liv wouldn't make it for any. It was that if she went out, she wouldn't wake up. Mm-hmm. Like, I know it wouldn't have been on purpose, and she would have been so mad at herself.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to say anything, but she was like, I purposely didn't go out for you.
Yeah.
It was on a Saturday?
Yeah.
And so she was like, I
Yeah.
didn't go out on Friday night
Good for
because she a
her.
party hardy.
Yeah.
She ain't like me.
She that's awesome.
Yeah,
Good for
so
her.
she pulled through for us, and I just like am eternally grateful.
Lotus.
Did you see my tongue? I said that. I was gonna say it. Lotus flower bomb baby.
But literally her name, like Lotus, like that's
she's just
her.
so effortless. She
Yeah.
is like a floating lotus on a lily pad in the water.
Yeah.
No, seriously, so beautiful. And I wanted to get someone who looked traditionally Asian because like my grandmother, who is Filipino, like Filipinos can be as light as Chinese people and as dark as me, right? So I wanted to capture that essence because although I look Blasian, I don't look Asian. You know what I mean? So I really wanted that look, and I'm so glad Lotus was able to pull up and pull through. Her beautiful, thick, long, gorgeous, silky hair. I mean, she's just...
Yeah, and then she's just like trying to take pictures of me. She's like, "Come on, girl, you got this." She's just so sweet, like, just like a queen.
A queen. Was that it? Besides, no.
Oh my God, how can we forget? Maria.
Patine, baby. She actually glossed us up in Mariki Cosmetics. Thank you very kindly. It's literally the only gloss that I buy. Like, it's I think it's either $15 or $16 gloss. I would never spend that much money on a gloss in my life except for Mariki. Like, I cannot tell you, that formula is everything. Coming from a girl who grew up in Queens, y'all know gloss is everything to a New York baddie, okay? I've been using gloss for too long. My mom would be like, you look like you just ate some chicken.
Fried chicken?
Yes. I'd be like, I don't care. Yeah, so not only did she model, she did Jasmine's makeup, she did her makeup, she did Lotus's makeup, and she glossed all of us up and kept us glossed.
Yeah.
That's something that I would have never thought about.
I wouldn't have.
Reapplication of a lippy.
Yeah, that
but
was great.
it was essential. Like,
was
at
great.
the end of the day, like when we were, you know, like doing it by the flowers and she re-glossed everyone, I was like, oh my God.
You said gloss and I started licking my lips like, dang, I feel dry.
I was like, this is elevated.
Yeah.
Like, we needed this little perk up with the lips. Like, it was crazy. All while, she done lost her phone.
Oh my God. That was the worst part of the shoot. The shoot was amazing from beginning to
until Fatine lost her phone.
The very end when she lost her phone. We felt so bad for her.
So bad. She took it like a fucking champ. I would have lost my mind.
She was chilling.
I literally would have called the fire department and been like, get one of those thingies in SVU that they bang down the door. Get that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And get my phone.
That was crazy. So
it was a public park.
But she had to go all the way to Rhode Island for a wedding. So she went to Rhode Island that night, came back in the morning to get it,
her phone.
and then went back to the. That's
crazy. Like
how can you repay somebody for after that?
We don't have to do something good.
That's crazy, dude.
I know. But yeah, those were all our models, right? Yeah. Because my brain is fried, guys. I swear to God, it's not that I'm forgetting anyone. It's just because it's
been a long day.
It's been a long day.
It's oh my God, the moon is out. Can you see it? Oh, they probably can't see it.
They can't see it. It's okay.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna take a little bit so they can see it. So yes, guys, I mean, this collection means so much to me. I am so grateful to Mandy and her magic hands, as well as Mandy's mom. Don't forget about the other half of Anita & Co, Lydia.
She actually took a bunch of stuff home to sand. Like, she plays no game. She's like,
she plays no games. Also, $130 order.
Oh yeah. So after she sanded and drilled everything, she's like, okay, I'm gonna support.
Bought 4 pairs.
4 pairs.
4 pairs, dude.
So sweet.
Love her. Love her to death.
Best.
So, this is the Mahal Kita collection,
Mahal
guys.
Kita, shop now.
Shop
while
now.
everything is available.
And still in stock, because it ain't gonna be for a while.
Yeah, once it's gone, it's gone. You're gonna have to wait for the next one.
The next one, next fall, baby. Okay.
Next fall.
I love you.
Dude, the freaking best. Best collection to date. So fun. So freaking fun. Oh gosh. So good. You're the best.
You're the best.
Don't tell me. Please don't.
No, I'm not. The last time Mandy gave me a hug, I cried. You know I'm not. Do you know I'm not a crier?
Yes, I know you're not a crier.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, this is a heavy one today.
And that's when I knew. I was like, oh my God, Mandy's hugs probably cure these kids, because the way it fell, I was like, oh my God, it feels so good here.
Can I just stay here for a little while? We were in the middle of the mall, just
of the mall, hugging.
It's okay.
And me crying. It's okay. That's all right. Well, we love you guys. Mahal Kita, and thank you so much for watching.